seem that we are continuing today with some stream here of Chris Strand, SundaySlaughter against Lord Commander Bob playing Freefolk, and Chris will be playing Greyjoy in the classic scenario of Game of Thrones. So, so we'll just continue on straight with there. Let me just update some information. Oop.
Draw 3.
So I'm guessing we'll continue on the stream. So let's I think both players have already deployed their army. So let's quickly talk about the list that both players are bringing. Chris is obviously bringing his.
Have you go first.
Oh, he's not bringing Euron. He's bringing Euron. And Bob is bringing Mag, not Commander. So it's Tormund with Mag as the solo. So let's quickly talk about the list before we continue on. First of all, we got a unit of Savage Cave Dwellers. We got a unit of Raiders with Raid Leaders. Oops. Raiders with Late Leaders. Another Raider with Late Leaders. We got unit of Tormund's and Spear Ride, very classic, and of course Mag's Mighty.
Sure.
For NCU, we got Crosser, Val, and Styre. Both players already playing very fast, so guys, could you pause for a second while I can go through your list? Thank you very much.
And draw 2.
2 Bowmans, Reavers with Victarion, Trappers with Asha and Carl, and Euron Greyjoy with Wendy, Tycho, and Peter Baelish. So let's
Tycho here.
I'll let the players talk you out through their games just to see how it is. But yeah. We just had the round reveal like about 10 minutes ago, and these all players are already duking it because they want to finish in their games before the Christmas. So while I update this information to everyone watching, so
on the bags, maneuver Mag up 5.
Live now. Chris SundaySlaughter versus Lord Commander Bob in Freefolk and Greyjoy versus Freefolk. Let's just put it up in the community content in the main Discord. And let's put it up in the SundaySlaughter Discord as well. I know you guys are watching this probably from the stream. But you know, I'm not trying to redirect traffic from the stream here, but yeah, these players are already in. Let's just continue.
Okay.
Sure.
So in terms of deployment, so it's Game of Thrones. It's the most classic scenario. We got weaken while controlling. We got vulnerable when scoring, shift when scoring, panic when scoring, and max dice while controlling. Notably missing is the +1 dice, as well as the heal card, which will be extremely huge to get with these two armies. In a battle of endurance against each other anyway. So we'll see the outcome of these two games. I know Bob said at the start of the game that he's like, oh, I'm never going to win this round, because he's been playing this matchup quite often, and it seems that the result has not been going to Bob's favor. So we'll see now if Bob managed to sort of pull off the impossible here and win against the Greyjoy army in this. So notably, in the first round that we'll see here that Bob doesn't have Endless Horde. So we will not see a turn 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 activation Freefolk. So what's interesting in this matchup already is that Bob is already starting off with some activation disadvantage, because Chris, despite running Greyjoy,
I won't forget you have cunning boy this time.
They have 2 4-point unit and a 3-point activation. So it's 9 activation against 8
Oh,
already. And we'll see
they die.
We see the famous bug here that they're haunted. the very, very famous bug here. If you've played any semblance of Tabletop Simulator, you will already know that this bug happens all the freaking time.
There you go. And then you won't want to move them. You'll want to pivot them first. Yeah, and do a regular pivot.
So that's one thing that you should do when you're doing that. You need to somehow shimmy it up a bit first, and then you just simply do it. So yeah, if you guys are watching this in YouTube, what's up? If you guys watching it in Twitch, I guess everybody else is still out today, so it's fine. We'll just talk among ourselves and let the players drown you out with their voice as I go through the content. I think in Civ, as usual, the first round will be very, very, very standard. Nothing much will happen in the first round. It's not as exciting as the game that we had where Chris was fighting against Scott, Dark Angels 88, where Scott has Endless Horde at turn 1, and then Chris stole it with Devious Method, and then we see a Cunning Ploy play. This is probably not going to be one of those games. It's Game of Thrones is notorious for being rather slow on the uptake, and holy crap, what the hell is happening here?
We'll do that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I guess blue players are just checking out.
Might as well do Mag. Obviously, you know where I'm going with them, so.
So I'll not talk too much in this particular game. I'll let the players sort of talk it out, what their plays are and how they're doing it. I think this is going to be a fairly standard game. I'm not sure who's going to have the advantage. Chris for sure have sort of like the long range advantage that he has with the 2 Bowmans as well as the activation advantage. But Bob has Mac, which can potentially deal a lot of damage even on his way out. So these are some things that you need to sort of be careful in looking at, especially when it comes down to this Freefolk list. And of course, Tormund and Spear-wise can never be underestimated in their abilities to one-shot things
Chris.
On the dead.
Lift. Shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy, cook a what? Listen to me now. Light it up and take a puff. Going down, down, baby.
Activate Asha.
Yep. We meant to have Bob and Chris audio also on. Because I think these two are like are good friends. So I'm expecting some banters between these two. So really hoping to see some just some fun action here from these two players, and we'll see how it goes. Oh no! As we hear the neighbor dogs getting slightly excited here with something, and you can't really tell what they're being excited about. Guy, sup? Getting an emission transformer as the gorilla just turned into a tank. Yes. So something that I did say that I was going to fix, which was the ads again. This literally just happened like 5 minutes ago. I can probably like tune down the ad intensity. Let me just quickly go on Twitch and see if I can fix this. Yeah, I was trying to see if I can.
Okay. So how many ranks does Mag have in this game mode?
6.
6. So you can contest me just by charging.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as I was saying, like the advertising is on because I was just trying it out, but I think it seems that it is a bit annoying. So let's see if I can decrease the intensity of it. I'm probably sure I can do it like right now. See if I can twiddle. How the hell did a gorilla turn into a tank?
It'll activate Euron.
What ads are you exactly seeing? I don't know what kind of ads you've been seeing, but there must be some wild ads. I actually really don't like the new ads.
because you did recall location. Now you have to move them again because it took them back to like their previous state.
So what's fun is that if you turn on your VPN and then you're in like Australia or Singapore, you get all these like weird ads from other countries as well, which was quite interesting. But yeah, I've never gotten the Indonesian ads before. I want to see how it is right now.
Get mag in your flank or in the flank.
I'm guessing there are some community guideline from Twitch, so you're not allowed to advertise it in Twitch.
Mag in like you want mag's flank for your OP bows to reroll. Maybe you don't.
So Chris pointed out something interesting just now, is that Mac actually has 6 rank when it comes down to contesting the objective. So Mac would be like a significant roadblock in which Chris would have to get rid of to make any progression. Like for example, if Mac is sort of just there contesting Euron's flank, then it will be very difficult for Chris to score that 2 points, while the Torment can potentially score 2 points.
Am I on my tray or am I okay?
However, of course, the downside of that is that
I think you're fine.
Spear-wise, it's not exactly the most defensive unit. And if you're putting your Torment on like a sort of like a back objective, you're not exactly using your most or your second most powerful unit to attack the opponent.
Might just move it back a little. Nah, we'll leave them there. That's fine. Okay.
Yep. So the world players are just still measuring things out here.
Thinking. You just have Spear Wives.
Yep.
So for me, on paper, the advantage should be on Chris, simply because he has 9 activation and 2 long-range attackers. More centerline terrain. Gross. Rule against what? Placing terrains in the middle, or just terrains to prevent anything in the middle?
Here.
Because what I really like in this type of games is where I put palisade or stakes in the middle. So if you want to sort of like be on top of it, for example, if you have like superior mobility or you're very adamant about doing it, then that basically punishes you for your rush towards the middle, which I really like. It was relevant in my game against Jimbo.
I never influenced it when it mattered. It would have went on them.
In which I put stake on like the middle objectives or like the middle ground, so they can't really relocate what he wants. He can't just like march down the middle and then like engage my line.
He made them unchargeable.
Yeah, what's up, Carl? I know we were just talking about the sort of the co-streaming part, but yeah, I get it that you have something else to do. It's fine. And I got the answer from Mickey in which how we can use some audio source to tweak it in Discord, but I just completely forgot how to do it. Well, I didn't forget it. The instruction is there, but I just didn't do it because I was doing something else this weekend, so I couldn't have the chance to do it. But yeah, I think it's possible to have 2 people
I don't know what I want to do with them.
While even still having the audio from the game itself. I think you just need to change your sources to non-Discord, and I think that's...
How far up can you shift the maximum? I feel like this is deja vu. We've done this before. You can shift up 4 inches, not 5.
So important decision here for Bob where he wants to put his unit of Spearwives. That's number 1. Tormund will be scoring 2 points.
I'm going to take him up a little bit more because that wasn't the full 5.
Tormund is very weak against range attacks.
Go for it.
Because Spearwives has a very middling defensive stats. 5+ armor save and 7+. Like, if you see the defensive stat of Spearwives, they're not.
I need to
the
do
most
this.
defensive.
We're going to spend a Windermere token start of my turn.
Oh no, Wendy token.
Okay.
And we're going to shift these guys up.
Oh no, Wendy token. Alright, so that's a good use of the Wendy token.
Alright.
Just to get the Euron into the position so he can already start securing it at turn 1. If Mag were to go in, he'll have to take a Visage at -3. Well, -4 because of Euron, but he can only take a maximum.
Trying to make it so you can retreat.
Yep.
But Mac has like good defensive stats. He has a morale of 4.
You understand my intention, though. I just want to be an inch up from that.
But still, there's a test.
Yeah, because you're not going to activate him till the end of the round, and you're just going to retreat him onto the end, on the objective.
Yep.
Because you
it is fairly scary to do so. Especially Euron also has Vicious. So even with a morale of 4, with Vicious, if you just deal 1 damage to Mac, then it's potential that you take 2 morale from it.
You have tempo next
you're
round, so I don't want to get too
whittled
cheeky.
down by that. You are doing some effective damage to the Blackguard, but at what cost?
Sure.
Truly a fitting scenario here for the the final round of the War.ID tournament, Game of Thrones. It's the most classic game mode. It has been changed a couple of times. The more sort of weird variant of Game of Thrones was early in the game, where instead of it being in a static position, each player can sort of place it anywhere they want. So then you just have Stark players just putting it on like the backmost places, so their dogs can just like sit there. And if you have the objective that says you get 1 point if you sacrifice an activation, then the game is pretty much finished. Like, you have to go through the entire army, then you have to go through the dog.
Sure.
And meanwhile, they're scoring like 2 points per turn.
Start of your turn. I'll just sow Discord on Mag.
Oh no, he's going to sow. Wait, what?
You know you can't shut him off, right?
Yeah, he's in.
He has Vicious, right?
No,
you can't shut off any of his abilities.
Yep, it's in it.
They're all in the heart.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize there was a heart underneath his.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure.
It's short range, right?
No, long.
It's long.
Or no, long range. So you mean you could do it on?
No.
Them if you want to.
I'll wait.
Yep. So Max innate, so he can't be shut off. He can't be timing as well. So that's really a good ability to have on like your premier attacker.
You have no free. No, you can't free attack
sort of
me
get rid of
anywhere.
Mac when it's Max ability when it's convenient for you. You just
So. I might as well do Craster.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Bob's gonna open up with Craster. We'll see if he has endless sword.
I'll do Craster on. What zones do you like to have? Is there any point?
So with that tell, I'm guessing that Bob doesn't
Steer.
have endless horde here, so
I think.
he's probably going to just block off the horse and just move Mac closer into where he needs to be.
No, I don't know what I want to do.
Taking horse is an option. It's a very good option. It gives you places where you can sort of position to be closer to where the battle is located.
And heal these two.
Alright, instead he's just doing that. That's interesting.
And then I will discard Surrounded and Exposed.
Really? Oh, that's a big discard. I wonder what cards he have in his hand that he's very willing to let this play slide. I'm guessing it's a lot of the tournament cards. Yeah, so Chris is making here the right play of just blocking the horse in general. In general, you want to get rid of Freefolk's mobility, and by Freefolk mobility, I mean just the ability to take horse. You do still have Lady Val in which you can take horse, but Chris is using a very good placement of the Palisade here. he's placing it so that it's behind his bowman line, like right here and right here. These two palisade placement is very advantageous to Chris's position because he can put the bowmen just behind the palisade and they cannot be charged ever from the front, and they can still draw line of sight to things that are like, for example, here and here. So this is an excellent place to put a palisade, and I think for sure the forest is placed by Bob because he doesn't want to go through the bowman. But the position of the forest could be slightly better. He could probably like tweak it so it's facing like, for example, this way or this way, because from this side it's not going to protect anyone from being shot by the bowman here. He can't really leverage this forest to put like in a defensive position. Meanwhile, Chris can leverage these two palisades to put his bowman in a defensive position, just so that the bowmen have basically monopoly upon this flank. They can't be charged ever, so he can just leave his one bowman unit in here, sort of just to threaten these two sides of the board.
You see if Matt can fit
his
in
bowman
my
can't really shoot this unit if he's like, for example, here, but for now he can shoot it quite
park there
handily.
after a charge.
I mean,
here.
Oh, okay. I guess I was touching my tray a little bit. No. I don't. Hang on. Yes.
I think now it prevents it.
Yep.
Okay, we'll do that.
So you could shoot me right now if you want. Val on the swords.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we see now sword being placed to give an extra movement. Scary thing about Freefolk is that they can convert any zone into a horse zone, so this is something that you need to be careful of when you're playing against Freefolk, because they always have that sort of pocket movement ready.
Right there.
Bowman's position is slightly interesting here. I'm guessing they want to start shooting Mac.
Actually, I shouldn't even have done swords. You know what? I'm gonna do crown. Because there's no point doing swords because you can't shoot anything right now. Yeah.
Yep, that's a fair call. I think Chris is deciding where he wants to put his Wendy. Or he wants to block the money bag, or he wants to block the sword.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, I'm guessing money bag is the...
I'm just gonna do steer on the swords. And just to influence over here.
Mm-hmm.
+1 attack and sundering. So it makes Mag 8 dice instead of 7. Yep. Like, he already ignores the armor anyway, so it's not like the sundering is relevant for him. He can just like plow through armor like butter.
That was good that you maneuvered them there. It made me move into the forest because I was going to heal off the weakened token.
Yeah, I need that weakened on there, to be honest.
Yeah. Yep.
Probably going to hold off on any attacks here. Activate Peter.
Okay. What do we want to do here? I fucked myself.
Oh no.
I'm
guessing I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to sort of stockpile these two units into the black guard, but how he's positioning it right that so that the black guard sort of just can only take one at a time. So that's why he's saying he kind of messed himself up from there. So Chris, because he had the
charge.
The activation advantage, you can literally
devastating
just not...
impact.
Right.
So you become panicked and vulnerable. And I get to reroll charge distance dice. Don't need to.
Alright, we see Max Smash. Alright.
Go this
Max
way.
Smash, it's time.
So that you can't
We have
shoot
been
me.
Trying to see
and
Max Smash
a roll 8 dice, I'll play another card, Overwhelming Assault, to get critical blows.
Jesus.
I'm weakened, but so that sucks, but roll.
Well, luckily for Chris, he does have weaken on Mag.
Weaken?
Yeah, of course.
We'll see if it actually becomes... Oh my god.
3 wounds.
Oh, yeah.
Panic.
Ooh,
minus...
What the hell was that?
-2.
What the hell is that dice roll? Jeez, man.
2 more.
Well, he successfully denied that. But damn. 8 dice hitting on 3 pluses with reroll from the charge and then a weaken and only 2 hits with 1 main crit. Wow. That's got to be extremely below average here.
Did I get tokens? I have tokens, right? Anything vulnerable?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
On second, I need to activate him now.
So at least we're seeing
alignment
some
stuff.
Exciting plays already happening here. So I think if Chris just aligns 100% here, he can still control the objective and deal some amount of damage here from Mag. But that max swing was really very, very huge here. Euron is sort of stranded here with Mag sort of just barreling down on his side. Yes, the Bowman is there to sort of contribute.
I think about this. I've got options here.
But because he's inside the forest, the Bowman can't exactly draw any distance to them.
You do.
Right, definitely need to activate him.
So you're on the token still, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Max Smash.
Oh, I never took a horrific visage.
Oh yeah, thanks.
-3, so a 7. Oops. I passed it.
Ooh, lucky bastard.
It's actually supposed to be -4 because of Euron. I think Euron has intimidating presence, right? Anyway, it's 1 wound. It's probably not that relevant. Yeah. So yes, that should have been on a -4. But because this is a tournament game, I think like it's okay. We can. It's a small mistake. It's not like a huge mistake, like game-breaking ones. So let the players sort of like sort it out themselves. It's not a big deal.
Because if I activate him, I can't retreat an inch away because my unit is in the way now. I kind of screwed myself there.
So
yeah, you can. You're not aligned right now. I aligned to your left. So like, if you would go back to your original position, you're right here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
So yeah, you just hit cancel.
Sorry.
That's all right. I mean, if you go an inch, you can't pivot.
It's a bit of a tough flank here for Chris.
I'm more than an inch.
Euron would most likely be denied here for 2 points. He can't pull off the retreat dance here for 1 inch to put him into safety because he'll be still engaged with Mac here. Oh wait, actually he can. So
I just want to stay. You're not going to be able to see.
When I do activate him, I'm gonna play that to heal 1.
Blessed Stone.
I have.
Yeah, that's fine.
So now Euron can earn a lot of drip heals. He still hasn't activated Tycho. He still has Wendy tokens, I believe. So yeah, just a lot of healings with this with the sequencing, but you know, getting hidden by Mac
down
is
4-0
still a big
basically.
Deal, so. Because we get to see Mac smash this game compared to sort of like the previous game that we have.
In March.
Ooh. What is display? Just putting your units up in the front and see like how Chris reacts to that. Seems pretty ballsy,
just far enough that.
But I think
so your bowman can't see me because of the forest. Okay. So you can't control this.
A lot of these denial plays here coming in from Bob. I think
could shift with Asha and then attack you in the flank.
I mean, you're not going to get to my flank.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Bob here is playing a very tight game here, making sure that he got his corner check.
Start on my turn. I will
Warcry.
Well, first I'll heal 2 here.
And draw a card.
Wendy.
You already used 1, right? I
used 1, but then I got another.
Okay. Yeah, so you have 1 left now, correct? Alright.
And then Warcry?
Yep.
Warcry. a broken ability.
I'll activate Victorian.
Okay.
And I'll charge you.
Sure.
Second, diversion tactics. Let me just check before I roll the charge.
What do you want me to do?
If you had diversion tactics, can you see me if you were in a position for a shot? If you were to first diversion tactics and then
100%, because I can shift up into the forest.
So Chris is understanding the trap here that Bob is trying to set up. Of course, the diversionary tactics is one of the.
Well then,
sort of the.
You're gonna get to attack me twice, so you're probably killing the raider.
Most likely, will result in the death of the raiders.
3 times actually.
But he's making this sacrificial play so that he can get diversion tactics. With Tormund up in there and with the unit of Spear-wise, he can definitely do a lot of damage to whoever it is that's being stranded. Especially because...
Let's activate this bowman unit.
Sure.
Do nothing.
So Bob has managed to make 1 unit of bowman useless here, and probably the second unit of bowman also useless here. Turns out that I was mistaken. The forest is being used very, very well here to sort of screen Bob's unit as they make an advance towards the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So the forest placement here is really, really on point. Good on ya. For thinking through of how you can deny the opponent's biggest thing, which is the bowman. Because Freefolk doesn't like being shot by the bowman. They're very painful. And Freefolk doesn't necessarily have the best armor. So it's something. Rightmost and these two actually. This one and this one. These two.
Will activate.
So very good placement of the forest here to sort of screen up. Like first of all, he's putting his Torment within the maximum range of this bowman, and then as he marches with his raiders in here, he's also using this forest to prevent them from shooting. So this is a very well placed. Like yes, it is a defensive terrain for Chris because of the palisade, but at the same time, it's also denying these archer units from shooting. And the thing about these archer units is that they initially wanted to shoot Mag, but because of the position of the Mag, which was directly up in here, he can attack while also still being in the forest. It was really, really good. I think if Mag the next turn decides to charge in Euron...
And make room for Victarion here.
I think he might be able to...
What, the full
base? Skedaddle here.
Side base.
So what Chris can do right now is that he can just... just activate the other bowman and do nothing, just to sort of make sure that the diversion tactics trap is not sprung.
I will do that.
Because one of the possible losing condition of Chris is that if the diversion tactics if it happens, then the Torment unit can get that extra 5-inch movement and start wreaking havoc with the spear wives. You'll probably start engaging this bowman line as well.
Charge with Victarion?
Sure.
So if I go full base, I'm going to think about it too hard. I made my decision. I'm going to roll for the charge and then I'm going to ask a question.
Yep. Good.
So no problem there.
Alright, so I know you have diversion tactics.
Do you?
Oh.
You went and looked at the stream, didn't you?
Well, I mean,
I'm joking.
There's a good chance you do.
I mean, there is, but I would have moved up regardless if I had it or not, because I didn't want you taking the objective.
So we actually can see like what card Bob has in his hand here. So let's quickly check what cards he has in his hand. Because actually also live in Discord, but decided to just stream it in Twitch anyway. What cards he has in his hand?
Then I'm in your front.
Yes, 2 diversion tactics even.
Yeah,
so Bob has 2 diversion tactics.
Alright, so yeah, we'll do that then.
A rush of aggression. Of
so
course, nobody can hear me.
I will play Kraken's Wrath.
Yep.
So Kraken's Wrath is the first card being played, just for I think precision.
All those goodies.
Yep, and opponent becomes panicked.
I'm already panicked, so you get precision and rerolls. Yeah. Oh boy. Who needs them?
6.
So 6.
That's pretty good.
2 wounds and 4 hits, right?
So 4 hits, saving
on force
because Sundering and Forest.
I blocked 1.
So 1 save.
Do you want vulnerable?
1 second. No.
Yep. Because he has another attack coming up with the whatchamacallit, the unyielding. That's
3 more.
That's 3 more wounds.
Yeah, I'll play diversion tactics.
Yep. Here we go. Diversion tactics. 1. Yep. May perform a maneuver action.
Don't think I can get in your flank. I'm gonna find out though.
So Tormund
so,
does have
to go
a speed
the
of
other
5,
direction.
and he has that
But
one
then
card that says that
there's
he
no way I
can
could get your flank.
become a 6 when he decides to charge. I believe that card is
No,
called
because then I
Rush of
can't see
Aggression.
the forest.
And guess what? Guess what Bob has in his hand? Rush of Aggression. So very, very good hand here from Bob. I think when I said that he's keeping his hand of 5 at the start of the round, he does have all the offensive cards that he needed to sort of maneuver through this round. So I think he got the Devastating Impact,
and then
the Overwhelming Assault, which give him critical. I think that was the card, right? Yeah. That gives him critical. He has 2 diversion tactics in hand, so he can get 2 extra maneuver from the Tormund unit. And then he has Devastating Impact, which Rush of Aggression, which is an auto 6. The only thing that he's missing is Countercharge. And Countercharge with Mac would be like spicy meatball, but yeah, it's probably not the best use of, well, not, I wouldn't say exactly the best use, but it's so, the play is so obvious that you most likely will be able to avoid it. So as we can see here, the fight is probably not happening on this flank.
I have to calculate something real quick. Hang on.
Oh no.
It'd be 3-3.
All right, Bob's doing math. We'll see if he can math this thing up. So, in terms of the units, I think let's just go quickly through here just to sort of
probably
give description to everyone.
I went there.
So we got a Blackguard unit with
March
on here. We got a bowman who can't shoot his Mac because he's standing inside
I was thinking about trying to get.
He gets Asha and Trapper,
here.
which is very, very scary unit.
But I don't think I can fit.
Start claiming
and
middle
I can't
when
get far enough
this
either.
finishes off.
So. Go there. I think this makes it so you can't shift up and shoot me right now. Because I think I said you could only go up like 4 inches. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Yeah, I just have them left, so that's not going to matter. I have to march on it right now. Hang on. I might pivot them a little bit different so that I might be able to charge your flank next round.
So I believe next round,
not that it's
Chris
not
would go
matter,
first.
You're gonna kill me.
First round was Chris. I think this round Bob went first, and he opened up with Craster on
that
letters,
anyways.
and replacing it with a heal, and then Chris took horse.
I just want to make it so you can't shift and hit my flank. So you could go 5 inches to about right there, right? So
this is a pretty sort of ballsy location to be in. I think previously I thought that he was putting his Stormman in a position where he can't be shot by the archers. Now he's doing the opposite and literally put his Stormman in a line of fire.
I don't want you to charge me.
I understand
so
that the archer have weakened, but it is still something that's quite risky considering that you activate it first, and this is your last activation in the round.
Okay.
Whereas Crystal has the Bowman and the Relentless order
so they're activated.
Victarion.
Well, Relentless?
Yep.
Alright, so I think...
Oh shit, you go first next turn. Hang on, I might actually change the way I did this.
So,
if you want to charge me with Bowman,
because of some vision power that I have, we know that Bob's has another diversion tactics, and he has the Rush of Aggression, which is an auto 6. So if Chris destroys this unit of Raider, and then the Search Fort plus diversion tactics, and that could be potentially Bob charging into the unit of Reavers to attempt to finish it off. But at the same time,
hit you 7 dice.
Bob also has an impetus to just stand here in the middle, What he can do instead is that he can start positioning his raiders with raid leaders probably somewhere in the middle as well, to start going towards the middle to sort of start denying the Reaver unit as well. That's a dead raider, like for sure.
And you're gonna surge on the point.
So I think the window has to be declared here from Bob, like right now. He wants to use the diversion tactics before the search fort happens, because it interrupts the...
Card to play?
Debating.
Was it before or after my search then?
It would be before.
Yeah.
Yep. Sequencing.
I probably moved up too far, didn't I? Yep, of course I did. I'm just screwing myself with positioning.
Yeah, I saw that you did that, and I was like, well, even
I don't know why I didn't just go an inch away.
Right.
Yeah, because now you could just use the palisade anyways to... No, I'm not going to play anything. I don't think. Yeah,
so
hang
first
on.
we'll just search for towards the middle here. And gain the middle objective. What's the middle objective?
Yeah, I might as well just play it. I'll play diversion tactics.
Oh, he's going to do it. He is doing 2 diversion tactics in a row. Classic strategy from Freefolk.
I can pivot a little bit more at least.
So I think Bob is just using the diversion tactics to reposition his raider, because right now the raiders are sort of stuck behind the palisade. Yes, they can use their activation to tear down the palisade, but that's one more turn where the raider simply just doesn't do anything.
Okay.
So he's using the diversion tactics to reposition so that they can probably start to threaten middle, but at the same time,
yep, you go first next round.
The 2 units, it will be active in the middle. Plus, they get a shift also from there. So the Vicky unit in the middle can start threatening this unit.
And then my bowmen are left. I will use my last Wendemir token. Heal Euron.
God. Wendy has healed a grand total of 4. He's like Tycho, except Greyjoy.
I'll activate my bowman. We'll play Finger Dance on him.
Oh boy, the bestest card
and we'll shoot
game.
Tormund.
All right.
So I become vulnerable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Finger Dance. Oops. On a ranged unit. It's really freaking good.
Sure you're going to use it if I defend anything anyways.
4+.
I hit 1.
That is only 1 hit.
I will save the weekend then.
Yep. So 1 save at 5. They're still wearing armor. Nope.
1 wound.
1 dead, and then
panic at 7.
7. This is scary because Freefolk does not have a very good morale.
We're good.
But he passed it.
Nice.
Just nice.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So 3.
All right. So let's check these objectives here. So this one is the panicked.
I'll let the players.
Yep. So they'll become panicked, and then mag or my cave dwellers or my raiders can become weakened or vulnerable.
Vulnerable? We'll do.
Is it vulnerable when scoring? Is that what it was? Yeah.
We'll do mag.
Okay.
And this one is the shift.
No, you're not on that token, but it's okay. Oh, that's not a big deal.
Ooh, shifty shift.
He's not? He's not.
I don't think there's any value to shifting.
Oh.
Be honest.
I mean, there is that little pixel where it's not...
Of this unit?
What'd you say?
Nothing. I guess we're not going to shift.
Wait, was one of them weakened or was it panicked?
You have the weakened.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
That's a bit of a moment.
What's the middle one?
Shift.
Shift. That's what I was just thinking.
Okay.
Shift.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All right.
I'm guessing the intention
You're not
was
shifting
that
anything?
they can
No.
sort of
Okay.
do the casual one insert
Alright,
into back then.
You're up first.
So Chris is up first. Bob is down in activation. So we're looking at 9 versus 7 already in terms of activation.
Actually, is the shift within long range of the token or the unit?
It's within the unit. One friendly unit in long range of the unit controlling this.
Let me see what a shift looks like for me here.
What, to get in my flank?
Yeah.
Doesn't that get you within an inch, though? Yeah, it gets you within an inch.
But I should be out. I should be out an inch anyway.
Did I go too close when I pivoted?
You may have. But either way, if it is what it is, if you're an inch or whatever, I should be able to shift.
Yeah, so... I mean... Not really, because it's the corner. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
I'm not going.
Okay.
All right, so we're good. I'm going to discard. Nothing.
Okay.
And we will activate Peter.
Sure.
Shoot.
Yep.
Become vulnerable.
I already am.
Weaken.
We'll weaken.
Yep. This time the weaken will be used to a greater effect. That's still 4 hits. Saving on 5s. That's
Vulnerable.
pretty good. But lucky there's a vulnerable there because of the finger dance. And 1 save. So 3 dead. And then panic test at 7. So the way that I'm just looking at this game right here is that I just am... Oh,
3 more.
That's critical.
Jesus. All right.
Craster Swords, heal 2.
Yep, makes sense.
Draw a card.
So, the way that I'm just looking at this game is maybe sort of like, what are the things that I need to sort of be careful during my own game later on against Eve 76 here with the Baratheon player, is that in this type of scenario, especially where your commander is in like a long range unit.
We do not.
I'm expecting he will run his Davos. His Davos will be in a Lifebringer unit, and he can sort of just sit on the objective on the far corner and then start.
That is relentless working on a melee unit or a ranged unit.
With the
become vulnerable. 3 hits this time.
Wow.
Vulnerable.
Okay, 2. I bet Bob would have wanted that to be the roll.
I don't know what just happened. I didn't hit it that many times, but I passed it. We're just going to take the end result. I only hit it once.
Yeah,
you want to panic it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so got another shot from this, so... Wait, how does he get another shot from this? Oh, because of the... what's that card called? The We Do Not Sow, yeah. We Do Not Sow, ranged attacks are very painful. So not looking great here for Bob. His army is getting shot all over the place.
Oh,
Chris already has
boy.
some VP advantage as well here. Couple of things that Bob can do. One of that is that he can probably just take letters and sort of again put some weaken token on the archers and just pray that their hit is not that painful. And this is the issue with the 4-point bowman that Greyjoy has. The output of damage for a 4-point unit is just too damn high. And the fact that not only that they are also a very good range attacker, the fact that they can also give out raid tokens, which is a pillage token, which is the sort of like you needed to get your trappers and your reavers going, and they can just hand them out with any ranks that they take down.
Take me off the board.
So for 4 points, it's just a lot of things that the bowman can do. Like they can just do this. They can sit behind an objective in a palisade behind them, and they can just like basically ignore whatever else is happening to them on the game. You
just
do it like really,
so I
really
could
casually.
not charge here.
Correct.
Oh no, you maneuvered.
So
you moved them.
Oh, that's right.
So what I'm thinking about this game is that this will be sort of like a mirror of what's my game against my potential Baratheon opponent is going to be. Is that he can just perform this type of strategy where he can just sit on the objective on the far corner with his rage commander, and then he will earn points, whereas I have to struggle to get through the Baratheon armor. So that's one way I will lose the game, basically.
If I don't do it now, though, you'll just act... Well, you can't do anything with them, so... Well, I guess you could shoot my cave dwellers. You could shift up an inch, which would make it impossible. I guess that's fine, though. Let's do steer on the envelope. Weaken. Draw 2. Get rid of counter assault.
Sure.
So players are still just thinking on what they would like to do here. What are your thoughts on Shadow Tower Spearman?
Because
local player have asked
to
me.
be honest, I don't want to do that. I could activate here, but if you drew into that crit.
Yeah, they seem just plainly average. Like if you were to ask me what the Lannister city port is, I would say that they're horrifically average for what they do. Like for 6 points, with like the golden standard being Red Cloak, I expected them to do a bit more. This is all I can say.
On 6s. 3 wounds. Panic at a 4.
Yup.
Good. And I can't fit there now, correct?
So yeah, again, the issue with...
I could have shifted up more.
the issue with
right.
the issue with Bowman is just that
Alright, since that doesn't have an activation
any
anymore,
long range attacker in this game should not have a 4-point cost tied to them.
yeah, there's no
just
point
not
in
right.
this. I'll do Val.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, their stats is pretty bad,
crown.
but they have like sort of decent melee stat, and the fact that they even have like 5+ armor instead of like a 6+ armor, so immediately they're already better than like trackers, which is sort of like the golden standard of like what a range unit of 4 points should be, right? The short range spear chucker that has like very bad defense. Sure, they have an order with the hidden traps, but that's not a very good order now. Now that they don't do like auto wounds anymore, they just do auto hits. And it's sort of, and also like it's a diminishing return auto hit. Like if you're hitting a knight with like 3+ armor save, they're not gonna like take a lot. Yes, it's good to get rid of like
maybe I just want to zap something.
6+ or 5+.
Before you do that, I can we just resolve something real quick? You know my intention was to stay on this, right?
Yeah, that's what I said at the end of the round. I said you're not on it, but it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it.
Well, I think it might matter. So you just bump your guy up out an inch, just because I think it will matter.
Yep, I think that was that was
so you would have only retreated an inch.
Right.
I'm not sure what you mean.
So
just like this?
However he's positioned right now or before, just bump him in his exact position, just like out to be an inch away. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to move him though.
No, but I'm saying just for measurement purposes, because
that's fine.
Right.
Okay. Whatever.
If I were to charge you, and let's say I had a way to retreat, it would need to be correct at that point, because I would need to retreat an inch away.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that made sense.
So I didn't move anything yet. What do I want to do? I might just want to zap something.
So I believe in Game of Thrones, it's all just about who can hold the objective for as long as possible, right?
Let's zap.
Yep.
Zapping the bowman is pointless. Yep.
So we'll see a crown zap here. Bob opting not to use the horse replacement zone here with
I'm just gonna move these guys.
Or not. Running off my mount.
I want to be an inch from that.
So this is how, like,
turns.
In a way, I don't like Game of Thrones because it's sort of
you're out of Windermere
encourages I mean, you can this type of games where it's very swingy. Where if you can squeeze in that little bit of advantage at the start, you're already doing so very
if I went that way.
Yeah.
But then you have to sort of play it from the back foot.
Because I'd have to pivot so that you can't get in my flank.
So this palisade definitely makes positioning like a super nightmare here. Yeah, it's a super nightmare here for
I don't know what to do. Alright, we're just gonna zap them. The Blackguard.
Alright, Blackguard are being zapped here for -1 in total, so looking for 7.
Nope. Okay, that's fine.
Succeeded by 1.
Wait, who?
The Blackguard.
I'm panicked.
That's okay. I'll save it.
Alright.
I'm gonna take a quick toilet break here, guys.
I mean, we're seeing right now how out activating wins games, because you can just be patient on everything you do, basically. I'm in your front right now. I mean, you're in my front.
Yeah.
Okay.
you can fit here.
Yep. Barely. Barely.
We'll just flip Windermere.
Yep. We'll do mag, a charge. Cards. No. Do I want to risk getting a 1? I'm jinxing myself right now. I'm charging you.
Yep.
Alright. Yep. Thank God. Fuck. Take a panic. We'll go this way.
I'm back. So we're seeing a charge from Max. So just in
panic
time.
Panic at -3.
Just in
so
time for me
We're
to.
good.
All right, he's
I'll
good.
play overwhelming assault.
He's playing an overwhelming assault, so he gains another critical.
So I'll pick up the crit blows.
All right. This time Mac doesn't have weaken, so this might be.
Oh, I never influenced anything with steer. It was gonna be him. No matter what. There's no way I wasn't leaving the node over here. So I was gonna be influencing him.
Sure.
Right?
So yep. 8 dice hitting on 3 pluses with rerolls and critical blow. Let's say if Euron gets blown up here, 1 attack from Mac the Mighty. Jesus Christ. Bob's dices have not been kind to him.
6 wounds.
Bob's dice has not been kind to him this game. Jesus.
You've passed, so we'll panic it. I guess panic both of those, yeah.
So he needs an 8 to survive this, and he got it. He got it even better.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Tycho.
Tycho? It doesn't matter. I'm outranking you, but.
Yeah. As if nothing happened.
You just heal 6?
Yeah. I didn't get to.
Yeah. It's meant to be 5. Just.
So you need to take off 3 wounds, which is hard to do with Blackguard.
Well, I'm gonna activate him.
Yep.
And your cave dwellers can probably charge my omen, right?
Yep.
Yes. No.
Oh.
I don't know. Can they? No.
No, look like it. All right.
Damn.
So we'll activate him. We'll play Kraken's Wrath.
Oh, precision.
He rolls precision, and you become very vulnerable.
Reroll and
I become. Precision. Yeah, I'm already vulnerable. Okay.
So let's see if Chris can roll.
I need precision.
See if you can roll the nuts here. And he gets 0 precision, 4? Which is karmic.
On 4s.
4 on 4, and he only takes half of the wounds. So right now it's 0.
None. Vulnerable?
Yeah.
Right now it's 0, and now it becomes 1.
1 wound.
Then panic at -3.
He has. So you have vicious, and does he have the -1 as well? We haven't been counting that.
Saving for 7.
So I'm at an 8, not a 7. No, I'm at a
7. Yeah, your base is 4.
-3, so 7. Yeah.
Yep, your base is 4, so they should be fine.
Good.
So now he's actually denying the objective here, which is what you needed to do against this sort of static army that just sort of relies on an indestructible commander, which has a lot of defensive tech. So you just need to sort of just be there up in the grill and start playing the VP game here. Unfortunately, on the right flank of Bob, which is where Tormund is, he's sort of like 1 or 2 attacks away from dying.
We'll activate them.
And yeah, he has to either get out from there, or he has to...
I want to go over this way.
So we'll see if there's a positioning that allows him to not be targeted.
I want it to be so I can, here, let's just do it like this.
Okay. Isn't that a flank shot now? Ah, there you go. I was wondering, because that sounds like a... Hey, Mikael. I know I will be up in 5 more hours to sort of stream your game, so hopefully that
makes sense.
This stream doesn't make me extremely tired. We'll see.
I want it to be so that you can't charge me though.
Nah,
so I need to go over a little bit more.
Sleep is for the weak, but I am weak, so it's okay. It's okay. People can operate with just 5 hours of sleep. It's not a big deal. Let me just quickly check my my schedule for tomorrow.
We'll do that and then start a turn.
Morning call
or and heal them
sort of morning things that I need to update. The answer is no. All right. Well, let's see if I can wake up at 5. If not, then go ahead. Chris can just take it. It's not a big deal. It's definitely. I want to stream this just for the sake of.
I didn't think so.
It's going to be a fun game regardless, because there's Mac finally. Mac smashing. Woohoo!
Like, what are you doing?
And Bob and Chris are like amazing people, like for sure. Like, their personality. So this is extremely exciting.
Damn it. I
mean, you go off that, I'm going on it.
Right.
Actually, can I? I mean, I can't take it, but I can protect it. But do you even care? That's the thing.
No, not really.
So I think if nothing else happened this round, Chris will earn 2 points, and Bob will earn 3 points. So a bit of a point swing there, simply on the virtue that Euron is being engaged by Mac, which currently has 5 ranks against
the World Championship of Song of Ice and Fire right now, Chris.
I know.
It's the Battle of SundaySlaughter.
So who has last activation then? You do.
No. I have 2 units left.
He will never have final activation.
All right,
you have Relentless, your Bowman, and Asha, and whatchamacallit.
Sure, we'll just shoot here then.
Yep.
Two hits. Again. You become vulnerable.
Yeah, I should weaken it.
Alright.
One of these should fail. 50-50.
How about both fail?
Perfect. That's huge. We'll just do this. What just happened there?
Well,
I don't know. I'm trying to get rid of this pivot.
Mikal, we're
I don't
playing,
know who the pivot is on, but
it was randomized at the start, right? So
Victorian.
you know.
Oh
yeah. You know what? You weren't aligned full 50.
Previously, the final I think was
hang
Clash
on.
of
Let me
Kings,
see.
which
Let me
was
make
quite
sure because
flavorful.
now I could fit.
I wanted it to be Dance with Dragons
Oh no,
for the
I can't.
final one because that will be sort of thematic.
Okay, that's how
as
it was.
well.
All right,
and,
cool.
You know, I would really
right,
excel also in Dance with Dragons, but Game of Thrones is,
Relentless.
I agree, sort of like a boring, scenario for a final. But that's just the dice roll, really. Like I can't.
How far can I pivot before you can't charge me in the
complain
flank?
much about how the randomization process goes.
What do you
Like
mean?
the wheel have spoken.
Can you charge me in the
We
flank
have
right now?
to
Just
hit
abide by
your
the wheel,
align ruler.
unfortunately.
oh.
Abide by the will.
I can right now. If you hit the align ruler, it'll show you. So if you do pivot,
I think players are just sort of doing
you
a bit of just some housekeeping just to make sure that the alignment process is all well and good. Because I think they've been playing sort of like a bit.
God damn it, Bob! Why you gotta make things hard, man?
I'll be right back. Hang on one sec.
Sure.
While you're thinking about this.
So, I think the game is still fairly even. Well, okay, I can't really say even because Bob has lost one unit. His Torment unit is being destroyed here on the right flank by a single unit of bowmen. So I can't really say that the game is doing too hot for Bob here. Ooh, I think I messed it up a bit. But on the flip side,
all right, I'm back.
he is going to earn quite a fair bit of points, and it's also denying him with Mac. Mac has taken minimum amount of damage from the attack of Euron, even with the Kraken's Rab. So that's something to be thankful for. I think what players are doing is just sort of they're trying to see if they can position themselves to be to get a little bit of an advantage. I think because Chris was playing slightly sloppy, which is fine because they're good friends. That the one that was slightly being contested on the left, saying that you're supposed to align 100%, but you're not exactly aligned 100%. Blah blah blah. So a bit of if you play just a bit more sort of clean.
I don't understand why you hate me.
Then the objective would have been much clearer from who's going to be holding on to that objective. But I think.
Okay, I'm just gonna make it hard for you to. I'm gonna make it bomb charge. So we're gonna go. See if you have the auto 6. I'm in trouble.
I have it.
I know you do.
What is this? Photo of confidence.
What if I actually said that? If I did? Yes. No. Maybe. Who knows?
All right, good viewers. Since I have the power of clairvoyance, I can tell you exactly what they have in the hand. And Bob has Rush of Aggression, Counter Assault, Endless Horde, and Regroup and Reform. So he has all the cards.
I'm gonna bait you.
Sure.
No.
Kai said wanted to go back to
I know you do because you're thinking about playing
next year. I think they should.
When?
You were charging with Mag.
I think they really
Relentless.
should.
Or was I
They
baiting
really
you?
should have
Hey, you're out of
the
range
center
anyways.
objective be 2 points regardless
nice.
of who's holding
Okay.
it.
Gonna pivot.
Because right now, like even in round 3, right?
Okay.
The two commanders are already like earning points, and it makes the game very swingy in a sense that, for example, if your commander unit gets denied or destroyed, then suddenly that 2 points is gone. Yes, it will be swingy as well if the middle one does have the same
How long of a charge is
objective,
that?
but at the same time,
you're in
it's
my
sort of
front,
like a
you can't
risk
charge
reward
me.
thing.
So never mind. All right, we're gonna activate March. Make it so you can't charge me anywhere.
What is this? But Bob, you do
further
realize that that's only just the unyielding move, right? I think Chris,
I mean, you can march up.
I think Chris
if you
has
want
Wendy
to.
token, right? No, he doesn't have Wendy token.
But that's fine.
Wendy's
The
token's
whole
gone.
goal is to keep you from getting the objective.
So you need.
You can't see me with them.
In like new Game of the current preview Game of Thrones is really
I just
encouraging
want to make it so you can't get
you
my
to play
flank,
chaff
basically.
units. So as long as you can get your chaff units to sort of
Cautious unit.
just sit nice and pretty in the back line, and then you have your
That's it
archer
for me.
unit to take care of the opponent's commander unit as well, and that'll be pretty good.
Good. And then I'll activate Asha.
Okay.
We'll play Cunning Ploy.
Oh no.
Nice.
The cunningest of the ployest. Alright.
Bye-bye, Tormund.
Seems like bye-bye, Tormund.
That's probably the game. Can I do anything? Hang on. I could do something at the start of a turn. Hang on.
Okay.
If I want to. Oh, it's fine. Go ahead.
4, 7 on 2s.
5-point unit hitting on 2s. Well, 8-point unit now, but. What am I vulnerable from? Oh, when you shot me earlier and you didn't hit any of them?
Yeah.
Because that makes sense.
Alright, we see...
Nice.
Fucking kidding me.
Wow.
Dude, I'm vulnerable and panicked. You're gonna wipe him.
Wow. Wow. Well.
Vulnerable.
That's the slammest of the gem.
8.
8 and...
Got him.
Dead. Yep.
Take your point. That's game over. I forfeit.
Oh.
Really?
No, it's fine.
Really? No. I'm sorry, but... So, yeah, I mean, it's not looking great here for
that's the
Bob,
round, right?
for sure.
You get 2. I get 1.
He did.
You didn't take your point for that, so I get 1.
Yep. So yeah,
I'll keep my hand, I guess.
Okay.
the thing about I mean, Greyjoy units once. Okay, so
No.
there was a
I'll
period
get
of time where it was sort of
rid
transition between 1 point
Counter
whatever and 1 point whatever,
and
where the Greyjoy
I'll
was
just keep
severely
it.
underpowered
You know I
against
have counter assault.
the non-pre-nerf units.
All right,
Hang on. I'll get rid of Iron Price and draw 3.
Knights of Casterly Rock, for example, they just one-shot Greyjoy units like no one's business. Sure, they can like bounce back up, etc.
And then I will put a vulnerable on Mag.
But because of the lethality of the game has been
And this
reduced
one
severely,
doesn't reach.
they now drip heals, any defensive ability that requires you to take morale tests, etc. They suddenly become the norm, and the Greyjoy units can sort of just recycle unit quite
steer
efficiently.
Sure.
On the horse.
And to the surprise,
Endless Horde. Ignore that card I just pulled out.
I didn't see it.
So interesting that Bob chooses to end this
It's
horde
pointless for
instead
you
of
to steal
taking
that
sword
card.
here. Because two
We'll
sword
do
attacks here with mag would most likely clean up that unit.
Spearwives
And then he could
right here.
like he could then attempt to start making move on the bowman. So getting him at 5 points, but I think it's an interesting play for sure. But because the Vicky is facing that way,
Doesn't count as Torment anymore, obviously, but we're actually gonna go. How far over can these guys move? They could go back about an inch and over here. All right, you're up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Steer will go on them.
Good play. Good play.
Actually, you know what? Do I want to move them the full 2 inches past? Yeah, I mean, you're auto in anyways, so I might as well move them up the full 12. Let me make sure that's 12. Yeah, that should be good.
at this point, I don't think there's any play that that Chris can do that could potentially lose him the game. It's pretty in the bag, I would say. Like, even if he loses the Euron,
Obviously, it's not Torment anymore.
Yeah.
even if it loses the Euron unit there on the left, he's still
Go Peter on the swords, but we use the letters.
He could probably still secure the middle, and it will be a bit more grind. But then, like, you get like 2 points there, maybe.
And then I will weekend Fearwise.
Sure. Crest around the bags. Remove the weekend.
And Chris probably just take letters again and deny, or to refill Wendy just to. Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, just activate Vicky and charge those Spear Wives. It's probably like the right play, right? Because, I mean, it's there, and if they're not charging with their movement, okay. If he charges with Vicky, then what Bob can do, and then just take Lady Val and then retreat, give him vulnerable. Yeah, no, but they can just take. Assuming
I'll play Devious Methods. I'll discard Finger Dance. I'll take M4.
Okay. That's interesting. I have the horse. No takebacks.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
No,
yeah,
because if he charges in now,
I needed to get it out of my hand.
Val.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then that makes the unyielding useless.
You already took it, so you're not going back.
So if
I don't care.
If Bob pulls
and then we'll go
right
on
now,
the letters.
Weekend again. Yeah. Yep.
We'll draw 2 and then discard 1.
So if Bob pulls the trigger like right now, then his unyielding will
get rid of. That's with stone.
So now it's a bit of a sort of a standoff here. If Bob charges in first, then obviously Chris can just then take a crown to refill the Wendy token.
Shoot.
Alright, so he's popping the trigger. I mean, yeah, he only has 3 activation plus the 4 activation with the NCU, while Chris has
4 dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, basically 6, 2 activation ahead of him. So there's really no point in holding off.
4.
Like, you can't really leverage
2.
Your activation
Weekend
advantage
or no?
to do
I'm assuming no.
a lot of things here. So now we're seeing 2 hits
They defend on
plus.
They hit on 2s and defend on 4s, right? 1 wound.
1 wound.
Panic.
And then panic at 7. Nope.
1 more.
And then
we'll charge.
Might
as well play it. Rush of aggression.
Vulnerable.
To pick up crit blows.
Not crit blows.
Go here.
Boom.
Yeah. Make you think about firing into combat.
Crit blow, yeah.
7 dice. With rerolls. And critical blows. Obviously, you're going to weaken all of this.
Yes. Yes.
Heartbreaking.
7 hits.
7 hits, yep. That's a fair chunk of
and then I
there.
become vulnerable.
That's a freaking
I
good
saved
as well.
3, so 4.
And then... No, you saved 2. I have Sundering.
Oh, okay. What?
From Steer.
Oh, okay. So I saved 2. So I take
5. So you can't die. Yep, that's game over. That's most likely game over. 2 more. Yeah, see what would have happened if you didn't save those 2? Or the 1 on the last time? Okay.
20 token.
Yep.
Yep, this was just, I guess, a fairly standard...
We'll activate here.
Freefolk versus...
no, I'll wait. We'll just do Val.
Sure.
But it's okay. I mean, like, these 2 players obviously are real life friends. They seem to have played a lot against each other.
Friendly turn.
They clearly know that
I will play the Iron Price on these guys. So we'll spend the 2.
Real disadvantage that Bob has because they sort of know like all the tricks and happens and everything.
I'm sure you have another heal token. Is that when it start of a friendly turn?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm sure you have the one to activate them and heal more, and then you also have Wendemere tokens, so you're going to get back up to full rank, so that's real balanced for ELO tournament.
We'll hit you 6 dice on 4s.
Oh, yep.
Yep. Greyjoy be
3.
like that. Greyjoys and their drip heals.
Blocked 1, vulnerable.
Yeah.
I think. Wait, are they a 5 or a 6? Yeah, they're a 5. 3 wounds. Panic. At 7. Good.
No problem.
Nice. Okay.
So, I'm just thinking here, like, what can Bob do to potentially squeeze water out of stone here?
I
know that was
showed you
sort of
counter
one
assault,
chance
so
to,
I can do this and make sure you don't
to counter that. That's why he's adamant in taking
just
the
charge
horse
me
first,
there.
even giving up on a sword activation, so they can potentially engage the Vicky unit. The good news is that he didn't take too much damage from that activity, so there might be like another sort of he has to use the unyielding to attempt to finish it off, which is another resource drain. I mean,
yeah, and I make sure I can retreat if I
think like Bob is really just squeezing water out of stone. Like there's nothing much that he can realistically do to come back from this position. So Chris, just by not doing any, well, okay, he needs to sort of get rid of the raiders in the middle, and then Vicky will need to play some cleanup duty on the left. Mac will most likely attempt to finish off Euron, but he has been rolling quite badly within this.
Sure.
So I think we're seeing the archers here shooting at
3 hits.
the Spearwives. Interesting choice, considering that he needs to make a panic test here.
Hey, it blocked all of them.
Nice.
That's sundering.
Oh, yeah. So I blocked 1. Or 2. Panic. 1 more.
1 more. And then Chris also needs to make a panic test.
Now you're no longer contesting. Okay.
Correct.
All
right.
Probably needs to make a panic test there, but reverse. Oh, I see.
I mean, you can see me through this little tiny crack regardless.
Yeah.
So
I just realized that.
That wouldn't make too much sense if the Romans are shooting.
Line of sight is weird. Alright, we'll activate. Might as well go over here.
Alright, Mac the Mighty. We'll see if he can swing up the competition here.
Might as well do what I can to try to get you down. 7 dice.
6, 7. So
no
it's mathematically impossible for him to one-shot.
Dude, this is absurd. 3 wounds.
Not with that roll, though. Oh, God, Bob.
Message.
Oh, yeah.
His Mac has not been getting...
1.
Nice.
He's not...
2 with intimidating presence.
Jesus, yeah.
And, yep, the drip.
1 more for you.
Un here.
Yeah, I just took it.
Okay.
I'll spend a Windermere.
So Wendy is total
so now I'm not contesting.
Heal.
Alright, that's game.
8
we can end it.
Tycho has healed 5 wounds, so that's 13 wounds.
I mean, I would charge here. I guess I could contest there if I wanted.
Actually, it's not over yet. Oh, yeah, it is, because you're going to get 3 points. Just go. Let's see what the end score would be.
Okay. Yeah, I would...
Man, so Wendy in total healed 8 wounds this game.
Yeah, so it's not over yet.
Tycho healed 5. And
I mean, what I would do then is
like 4.
Activate these guys.
Blessed with Stone, Blessed with Steel, heal 1.
Block the charge.
Sure.
And then...
I mean, I'm gonna probably... have to charge you then. Yeah. I'll charge. Why the hell not? Actually no, it's pointless because I'll get the points. That's fine. We'll just activate there.
I'm guessing this is the biggest problem with Game of Thrones, is that it encourages playstyle like this, where you just sort of be a bit passive, take 0 risk, earn like 3 points, and the point swing can be quite swingy, even like the
6 dice on 4s.
Because your commander will be holding on 2 points, there will be most likely one guy sitting at the far corner getting another point. So it's a point swing for a lot of commanders getting that. Yes, you can sort of, if you control that, you'll be 4-3, and then it's the onus would be on the opponent to sort of deal with your army, which is I guess the point.
Just gonna roll a panic too at the same time. Okay.
But at the same time, it's
blocked 1.
Yeah, we'll reroll that.
And I took 4 from the panic.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't matter. I would just outrank you. You can't die.
Yeah. So I would take
I fought against
3
High Sparrow NC that healed a unit 8 points in a round because of dumb Red Coast parading. Yep. I mean, I'm not proud.
Hey, you have started.
Because I'm also running that combination.
What's wrong?
But it is a thing.
What are you doing?
So, Okay, so hear me out.
Oh, is he
I understand
talking
where
about
they're coming from
trap
when they're
house?
designing Sparrow.
I
It's a
don't know.
conditional heal, whereas things like
Then I
Wendy
would
are a
just
bit more stuff
hang
to
on, I
heal
got a
with
server
utility.
friendly turn. Regroup and reform.
You son of a bitch.
You say.
So if I move him over, I replace it with a model, right?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I think so.
This is fine. We'll just leave it. It doesn't matter. All right. You're gonna try to shoot me, right?
Normal. Yep.
Did I activate already?
No, I mean like I understand
Bowman?
Sparrow. Like
Yeah.
he was clutch
no,
in my
all
game
of these.
yesterday against Jimbo.
Oh no, probably not.
Because Red Cloak.
Oh
no, Chris.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Screwing. Hi, Van. Hi. Are you actually listening to us? If you're listening to us,
Let's just
Chris,
call it
I swear to
10-8.
God.
Or 10-5.
Because I just at
Still
times I
crushing
just like posted.
No, I want to wipe you. We're gonna shoot.
Bob's
so
card
you're
is.
vulnerable.
I hope you're not listening to the stream. But I guess even if you know like what Bob has in his hand, it's not like you have a large decision making in what you do there. So I hope that wasn't relevant.
Vulnerable, son of a bitch.
Yeah, because that's not powerful.
Look, this 4 points unit has literally killed off like everyone.
Okay. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let me move my units that you destroyed. So you killed Raiders for 4 points. You killed Spearwise with Tormund for 5 points. So you killed 9. And I'm gonna flip the table.
Oh, this is the first time I see a table flip in a recorded tournament. Yay! All right.
All right, you killed 9 points. I killed.
Fair enough.
None? Yeah. I'll submit it.
Man, heartbreaking, but it is part of the game. We see the table crumbling here, like Bob's. Oh well.
Well, Bob. Thanks for the game.
I mean, what was I gonna do?
I saw what your plan was with Mag, but I was like, maybe I can heal through it.
Well, it's and it was of course you can heal through it. Your Greyjoys.
Well, that your best card is that crit blow one.
Well, and you can do 4 of them. Well, and you know what beat me that game is weekend tokens.
Yeah.
The whole game, weekend tokens beat me, because I had 3 or 4 crits on the Spearwives on that unit and then you weakened it and I hit on 3.
Yeah.
Total. So.
Yeah, I think you got like 3 crits on that initial charge with Mag too.
I did, yeah. Yep. Yeah. So. All right. Well, good game.
Yeah, good game, man.
See ya.
Yeah, dude.
All right. I will not go ahead and interview the players because I think it's just one of those games where you just sort of like you just wish it's over. So yeah, I'm just gonna give a bit of respect to the players so that they can sort of just go back to the days and just not to push it too forward. Congratulations for Chris for winning the game. I think it's one of those games where it's a bit difficult to lose. But yeah, still well played. We see some good positional plays with the respect of both the objectives and the game mode. So for everybody still watching the stream, I will post this up in YouTube later on alongside with every other games that we had in the tournament. You guys can check it out in the VOD later in YouTube, or you can even check it out in Twitch here. For everyone else, have a good Monday. Have a good rest of the day. We'll close the stream now. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.